Things like narrowing of early voting, the loss of same-day voter registration, inability to vote out of precinct, a ballot that will count, and the pre-registration program we have for 16 and 17-year-olds, that's what's under consideration in this particular court case right now.
And what was your testimony about?
Basically saying that this is making voting harder and that for the kind of work Common Cause does has been impacted, has been harmed. We do a lot of nonpartisan voter engagement, voter education, and not having same-day voter registration, having a shorter early voting period makes our work a lot harder.
Can you give us an example, folks who are listening? What are some of the tangible ways that it might make it harder for somebody to vote?
Well, when you have a young person, for instance, and we have thousands of young people who come into North Carolina from other states, and many of the college students are coming from other counties, same-day voter registration enabled a student to be able to register and vote simultaneously all the way up to 3 days before the election. A young person in transition, they don't think about these things. Now with a 25-day voter registration deadline, when people begin to pay attention to an election, many of them are stuck. They're not going to be able to register. It's a way of disenfranchising them. That's one way. Narrowing early voting, particularly in the African-American community, on Sundays. Sunday voting was very popular, souls to the polls. One of the Sundays is now eliminated, so that's another way we think people are being disenfranchised.